welcome to another video. Regular viewers will know that I do these videos unscripted. I just do them for a bit of fun. I'm not trying to put out any professional presentation, but I do enjoy comments that people make, and I'll genuinely ask one or two questions. So if you could make comments, that would be really helpful. When I read up before I do the video, so I do my research in that sense. This time around, I thought, oh, well, I know stuff about Chromexel, but I'll see if I can find out any more. It's obviously a well-respected leather, and even the likes of Trickers in the UK, who are very secretive about the leathers they use, do use Chromexel. So they are very respectful of the quality of this leather. And it occurred to me that I didn't have any Chromexel leather. If you look back on my review of Bourdon boots, I did buy black Chromexel brass boots, but these didn't fit. So I've never really experienced it. So it's a first for me with Chromexel. But I found out a lot about Chromexel, way too much for me to explain here. So I'm going to put some links in the description. And if you are interested in a deeper dive into this very special leather, please have a look at that. Anyway, let's have a look at the boots. These boots represent a first for me in a couple of other ways. They're the first Grant Stone boots that I've got that don't have a lug sole, and secondly, they're my first pair of diesel boots. And you'd have thought that someone like myself would have gone through several different colours of diesel boots. I thought the first diesel boots I would buy would be in dark olive. I'd looked at these on the computer screen and I'd looked at them on my phone, and the colour looked different on the different screens. I know the rendition can come different on different devices, but they were very different. Are these green boots? Are they brown boots? But I was looking at them for some time, and then when it came to the point where I did want to buy some diesel boots, I was now from I'll definitely get the dark olive to I'm not so sure. So I asked the question of Grant Stone, and they said they're definitely green. There's no question about it. They're not brown boots. They are green boots. Yeah, there's some brown in there. And I didn't want green boots, so back to the drawing board. I looked at various others, and these are Crimson Chromexel. So I thought, well, I'll have a look, see what other people say about Crimson Chromexel. And on YouTube, I could find very little in terms of the colour. Yes, people feature it in their videos on Grant Stone diesel boots, but are we looking at a crimson boot, a red boot? Are we looking at a brown boot? I didn't know. And then, of course, they use colour 8, which is a very red leather, and I thought, well, it's not like that. Maybe I should ask the question once again of Grant Stone, what colour are diesel boots? You'll find out in a couple of videos yet to come. I'm getting some much more red boots from Grant Stone, which I'll feature. So I said, are these boots red? And the reply that came back is they have a red tone to them. And I think that is probably a good description. You notice here I've got my Mindel shoes. These are brown shoes. There's no doubt about it. They are brown. They're not red. I'm hoping, I've been waiting until I could get a good day for light, which I'm hoping today is. And the diesel boots definitely have that more of a red tone. They're not unquestionably brown as these are, but I'm quite pleased with this. I wanted a brown boot, not a red boot, and I think they tick the box. Of course, one of the great things about Chromexel is it will age very well, and I've seen lots of photos of people showing pictures of their new Crimson Chromexel boots, and then a year down, and they've not only gone darker, but I think it loses a bit of that red tone, so I'm looking forward to that. There's lots of videos on diesel boots. I'm not going to go into a great deal of detail, other than to say that compared with the Edward boot, it's less formal, it's got bigger eyelets, and here it's paired with leather laces. It's got 3 speed hooks, which I really appreciate. I'm not so sure I would have gone, if it had been a made to order, whether I would have specified such a light coloured welt arrangement, but I do like the storm welt. And the other thing, as I've already mentioned, is it's my first Grant Stone boots that don't have a lug sole. It's Grant Stone's take on the day-night. Where I live, literally right in front of the house, is a lot of gravel, and that is problematic with the lug soles. It picks up the gravel, which is then damaging indoors. I've looked around both of these boots. The quality is what you would expect from Grant Stone. Lovely leather lining there, and once again, that's something I appreciate. If you could give me comments, those of you that have got this leather, whether it's in diesel boots or anything else, how has it aged? Has it aged to become more brown, less red? Maybe it's gone the other way. And even more interesting for me would be, what about the dark olive Chromexel? Is it green? And how does that age? Please look out for my next videos. I've got another couple of reddish toned boots, more so than this, I think, and I will see you next time.